Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the horizon stretching endlessly before you. The waves lap at your feet, inviting you to step forward into the unknown. For centuries, this has been humanity's relationship with death, a mysterious boundary that separates life as we know it from what lies beyond. But what truly happens after we die? Is it the end or a transition to something greater? Today, we embark on a journey into one of life's greatest mysteries, exploring beliefs, stories, and scientific inquiries that attempt to answer the ultimate question: what happens after we die? Let's begin with ancient beliefs. For millennia, cultures around the world have sought to understand the afterlife, weaving rich tapestries of myths and rituals. The ancient Egyptians believed that after death, the soul would embark on a journey through the underworld, facing trials and tests before reaching the eternal paradise of the Field of Reeds. The heart would be weighed against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of truth and balance, to determine its purity. Imagine this cosmic scale. Was your life light and virtuous, or heavy with regret? In Hinduism and Buddhism, the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, known as samsara, is central. Death is not an end, but a transition, a step in the soul's journey toward enlightenment. What if your actions in this life determine the shape of your next existence? This idea of karma ties our choices to a greater cosmic order, encouraging us to live with intention and mindfulness. But what about modern science? While it may not yet explain the afterlife, it does offer intriguing insights. Near-death experiences, for instance, have captivated researchers and storytellers alike. People who've come close to death often describe vivid journeys, moving through tunnels of light, feeling a profound sense of peace, or encountering loved ones and spiritual beings. These experiences transcend culture and geography, suggesting a universal phenomenon. Some scientists explain these as chemical reactions in the brain, surges of endorphins, and electrical activity as the body shuts down. Yet, others wonder if they might hint at something more, a consciousness that exists beyond the physical body. Could these glimpses offer a peek behind the curtain of life's final act? Let's dive deeper into the possibility of consciousness surviving death. Quantum physics introduces fascinating ideas, suggesting that reality itself is far more complex than we perceive. Some theories propose that consciousness might not be tied solely to the brain, but could exist as a fundamental property of the universe. Think of it as a drop returning to the ocean, the individual merging with the infinite. Religious and spiritual traditions often describe the afterlife as a place of reunion and fulfillment. In Christianity, heaven is depicted as a realm of eternal joy, free from pain and suffering. Islamic teachings speak of Jannah, a paradise of peace and reward for the righteous. These visions provide comfort, guiding countless people to live with hope and faith. Yet, not all beliefs about the afterlife are comforting. Consider the concept of judgment, where one's actions are weighed against moral or divine laws. Whether in religious contexts or in karmic traditions, this idea underscores the impact of our choices. How does this perspective shape the way we live? Let me share a story. A man named Peter was clinically dead for 10 minutes before being resuscitated. When asked what he experienced, he described an overwhelming sense of light, love, and connection. It wasn't like I was seeing something new, he said. It was like remembering something I had always known but had forgotten. Whether you see this as proof of an afterlife or a trick of the mind, Peter's story invites us to consider the possibility that death is not an end, but a homecoming. Now, let's explore the philosophical lens. Existential thinkers like Soren Kierkegaard and Jean-Paul Sartre argued that death gives life its meaning. If our time here is finite, then every moment becomes precious, every connection significant. Without the shadow of death, would we appreciate the light of life? The mystery of what happens after we die also opens a door to the unknown. It challenges us to confront our fears, to embrace curiosity, and to find peace in uncertainty. Whether you see death as a transition, an end, or a beginning, It calls us to reflect on how we live. Are we making the most of the time we have? Are we living authentically, fully, and with love? As we approach the end of this journey, consider this. What if the question of what happens after we die is less about the afterlife and more about the life we are living now? Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't what lies beyond the horizon, but how we navigate the waters before us. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of life's ultimate question. If this journey sparked your curiosity or offered a moment of reflection, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as you move through your day, remember, life is a gift, fleeting and beautiful. Live it fully. Until next time, stay curious, and may your journey be filled with meaning.